Hi there, we are the Muirhead and Charles group, and we are the faces behind Against the Grain Organic Wild Rice. There are 3 families that make up our business. We have Garth and Cosette Muirhead, Derek, Katie, Ben and Casey Charles, Chase, Larissa, Violet, and Matthew Muirhead. To get to our camp, we have to fly. So we hop into our little Cessna 180 and our trusty pilot delivers us to the camp to start the harvesting season. Camp life is simple, and this is our little piece of paradise we get to enjoy in the fall as we harvest the wild rice. We love watching the kids grow up here. They're outside, dawn until dusk, jumping on those rice bags, enjoying nature. As with most things, there's maintenance that needs to happen. New docks and cabin repairs keep us pretty busy when we aren't out harvesting. And although harvest is a busy time of year, we still find the time to come together and have a little bit of fun. At the end of the day, we love nothing more than gathering in the cabin around the table and enjoying a nice hot meal. We have the sweetest little helpers who create some pretty incredible suppers for us out there, keep us all fed and happy so we can keep harvesting. Harvest usually begins at the end of August and lasts around 6 to 8 weeks, depending on the crop and how many times we can harvest each patch. On an average year, we can harvest each patch of rice up to 3 times, sometimes more, sometimes less, and this all depends on how much rice is out there and the weather we get during harvest. Our harvesting is done by airboats. They pass through the crop, knocking rice into the speedhead, which is located just at the front of the harvester. Once the speedhead is full of rice, the harvester will bring it to the bagging boat to be unloaded. The landings can be pretty tricky for these guys, especially on windy days. A winch releases the speedhead and the bagger empties the rice into the boat to be put into bags. After the rice has been unloaded, the bagger pushes the harvester back out onto the lake so he can fire up those engines and head back out to the patch. At this point, we have green rice. We take it and shovel it into the rice bags, averaging about 50 to 60 pounds per bag. Once the bags have been filled with the rice, they're tied and then loaded into a hauling boat to take back to camp. Once we arrive back at the dock, we unload the rice and stack it in groups by order of arrival. This is really important because as the rice dries, it can start to heat up and spoil. Our pilot loads the rice into the plane and flies it out in the same order every day. And when our docks are full of rice, our pilot is averaging about 10 trips a day flying it out. Once he arrives on the other side, he is greeted by our bus driver who helps him unload the plane and load it into the bus to take back to L'Orange for processing. Once the rice arrives in L'Orange, it's processed at the plant, and that, my friends, is how you get your organic wild rice from Against the Grain here in Northern Saskatchewan. Thank you so much for watching the video. And thank you very much for supporting our family business. Be sure to check us out on Instagram and Facebook for updates on our harvest, photos, recipes, and where you can find our rice.